Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or hello if you're new. Anyway, today's video, I slept on it, but I was going to talk about this, but I thought, what the hell, I might as well just talk about this shit. I'm still shook about it happening, basically. So, the other, it was yesterday. Okay, so, recently, I did a podcast episode with two of my best friends, Eric and Cheryl. And anyway, I'm uploading the visual episode tomorrow. Anyway, basically what ended up happening was we were talking about, like, um, we were talking about something on the lines of, like, bad dates and stuff, and Sherelle ended up mentioning, you know, um, Pedro, that was one of my close friends. Anyway, but basically, so what happened was I was shook as fuck about this shit. Was so Pedro blocked me on every fucking thing, and it was crazy because I did nothing wrong. And what's crazy is the fact that he did that shit. Like I'm sure this dude's 30 years old. He acting like this, and it really fucking annoyed me. And I'm like I can't control what the fuck Cheryl said. Like she a grown ass woman anyway. Also, this church he goes to in Keller. Wow. Okay, so basically, I make this video to basically just, you know, the friendship's done. Like, I told Pedro's ass, I told him when we became friends again, I'm like, if you end up blocking me on every fucking thing, then we're not gonna be friends again because I can't. You're mature. Like, yeah, shit like that. Anyway, so there's a church he goes to in Keller, and I got pissed because what happened was he we were texting and he's telling me that I can't bring Steven to his church, and it's not like he fucking owns the fucking church. Yeah, and I got mad that he said that shit. Anyway, he's basically telling me that if I bring Steven to the church, his church, that we're not gonna be friends anymore. All this bullshit. Even though he's the grown-ass man telling me who I can and can't bring to his fucking church, even though it's a public fucking place, anybody can go to the fucking church. And it's not just that. It's just that, in the past, Pedro's done shit, and Pedro never wants to own when he fucks up. It's always my fault. Like, we have a podcast episode where he's putting all the blame on me for our faults. No, it's him too, because it ain't just all fucking me. And so, it's like, I only someone in my life that's always like that. Then, this past weekend, when I hung out with all my friends and shit, you know, um, I have a group chat messenger, and I took Pedro out and I added Sherelle because I was sorry for Sherelle. She's like, I won't be in a group if he's going to be in it because he's my ex. And she's like, so I was sorry for her dead then. Pedro, he was mad. He felt a certain way. And I really don't give a shit. And he was threatening me to be my friend because of it. And I'm like, it's not deep. It's not like I did something bad. And so, just shit like that. And like, he grown as a man. And he's just acting like a big old baby. Yeah. Yeah. And, and I'll be 100, like, hardly any of my friends fucking like his ass at all. Yeah. Like, I remember I had a group chat with a bunch of my friends, and one of my friends was like, yo, I don't like him. I don't be a group with him because he's annoying as hell and all this shit. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. Anyway, Pedro didn't even want to talk out with me like a gross adult. He wanted to block me and everything, like a little fucking baby he is. It is what it is. Like I said, the friendship's done. Like, the fact that he wants to give me ultimatums like that shit. And the fact that, yeah. And what's crazy is I asked him, I was like, hey, did you listen to the podcast episode? And he was like, no, I haven't yet. And after he listened, he was mad at me and wanted to take it out on me because Sherelle and him, they're not friends. She blocks him on everything, so he wants to take it out on me. Yeah. But what's crazy, no, this is what's crazy. I'm just trying to set him up with my best friend Erica. And so we were talking about maybe him and her hanging out on Saturday. But does he fucking know? Because he was a kidnap me, Erica, to go to one of his dumbass friends' games that he can go to any fucking day. So, basically, I'm done. Whatever. Pedro was a shitty ass friend he was. And also the fact that, hell y'all, I took this fool to see Beyonce. Yeah, I did. I took him to go see Beyonce. The one time I saw Beyonce. Yeah. And he was really ungrateful about it. Yeah, so. Yeah. I'm like, I didn't, like I said, I did nothing wrong, but he wants to be a bagel baby and play the victim like I'm the victim. So that also really fucking irritates me. Was he asked my other best friend Stevens, nothing but drama. Dude, last I checked, you're the one that kept complaining about all this stupid shit when you met Steven. That's the reason why Steven don't fuck with you. That's the reason why a lot of my friends don't like your ass, because you complain about all this stupid shit. And you tend to repeat yourself like a broken fucking record. Yeah. Like I said, I was going to reach out to Pedro's mom, and originally I was going to reach out to her and be like, hey, can you, on the way I get to Pedro, blah, blah, everything, can you, but no, just in mind, because I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to make a grown-ass man talk to me. That clearly just doesn't want to be my friend. Yeah. So that's just basically the moral of the story. Mm-hmm. And life's too short, and I mean, it's bad enough that when I went through my breakup with my ex, he wanted to get all defensive when I asked him if he's still talking to my ex, and then he wanted to get all defensive about me and shit. And it raised his voice at me, because originally that's where we got into the first place, because he's like, you're going to tell me who we can't be friends with? And I'm like, the fact that you're lying to me about it, making me not want to trust you. Yeah. And so the moral of the story is, don't be a shitty ass friend. Don't be expecting people to have your back and be your friend if you're not being a good friend. Pedro, he has not been a good friend at all, and he's all about the drama. He wants to be like, oh, Toby's all about the drama. So are you. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yeah. And it's like, I'm not doing that fake shit. I'm not. And I'm not going to try and apologize for I did nothing fucking wrong. Yeah. I did nothing wrong. So, yeah. Like I said, we filmed recent TikToks, which, hell, I'm going to just delete them because I don't want him. Mm-hmm. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. Like I said, I did nothing wrong, but I'm not gonna try to be friends with somebody that clearly it's like all about playing the victim, and always like all about it being everybody else's fault but theirs. Where's this damn thing? Mm-hmm. I'm deleting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see if I'm deleting them. And the episodes I filmed with him, I'm gonna delete them because I want them to be my podcast. I love you guys, and peace.